across the Sunshine Coast and Wide Bay. This is Win News.
Tonight, the call out for locals to sign up for the Brisbane Olympic Games support team. Maryborough finally reopens after the recent devastating floods. And why now's the time for farming businesses to plan for the future. Good evening, welcome to Win News. I'm Lincoln Humphreys. Also tonight, some NRL greats spreading the word to students about mental health. On this day, 60 years ago, Win Television was beamed into homes for the very first time with a news bulletin. Since then, it's grown to be the largest regional broadcaster in the country, keeping communities informed and entertained.
March 18, 1962. At 5:15 p.m, the very first Channel 4 news was broadcast out of a humble station at Mount St Thomas.
Unfortunately, the first night nerves of a technician meant the first words uttered by newsreader Max Ambrose were never heard.
Win has been entertaining and Win News has been informing and providing a voice for regional Australians for the past 60 years, and that's something we are committed to continuing.
The TV Guide of the Day shows Channel 4's first week of programming, including the iconic Channel 4 Club, an array of international movies and, of course, the news. Terry Moore was reporting in the newsroom's formative years.
To do this, they'll be building dams, pondages and power stations, which will make the whole project only second in size to the gigantic Snowy Mountain scheme.
When I first started at Win back in the early 60s, we were of course working with black and white 16mm film. So that meant you had to stop filming stories at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon so the film could be processed. And that was a bit of a process as well, because the film had to be all processed up and down, and all the cameramen would be standing around the end to see if the film came out.
In 1979, the network was purchased by Bruce Gordon. In the decades since, it's grown to be the largest regional television broadcaster in the country. Homegrown talent making their way onto the small screen through various programs, producing more than 30,000 local bulletins covering issues and informing communities outside the big cities.
Key to Win News' success is the quality of staff that we've had. Win continues to train journos and crews that have populated most of Metro News bulletins in Australia and beyond. It's been made possible by having a shareholder in Bruce Gordon who's owned Win for the past 43 years. Bruce's commitment to this business and to regional Australians is unparalleled.
Jared Constable, Win News.